have all of you with us. I mean, now I have my coffee, so I feel like I'm whole.
Yeah.
I'm Jack. This is Karen, and this is Plugged In, and we're really happy to have you. You mean a lot to us, and you matter a lot to us.
Yes.
You know,
All
Well,
our friends out there, friends and family, and whoever else, welcome in.
yeah, we got a exciting all around town coming up for you here in just a few minutes. But let's talk about some of the things, Karen, that is going on around our great country. The chairman of TikTok, as we speak, is now testifying before a House subcommittee on China's involvement in that social media platform.
I was listening to some of it this morning, and already he said, "Well, let me get back with my team," and they're trying to get him to name who's on his team. And I'm like, you don't know who's on your team? The names?
You
Come
should.
on, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just like, get your stuff together.
Yeah, absolutely. And as of today, Karen, there's still no indictment in New York against our former president,
Right.
Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, they're having the grand jury convene, but I just saw up on the news ticker that they're not going to take on Trump's case today.
Is that right?
That's what I saw.
Well,
course.
originally it was leaked that he was going to be indicted on Tuesday.
That's right.
And then they postponed that.
Yeah,
And then they postponed yesterday.
The case is so weak and so unlawful. It's just nothing but an op.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It
It
is.
really is. Another thing that's got us a little concerned, China and Russia just concluded a two-day conference in Moscow there where the two countries got together. And it seems like now Russia is going to provide China with all of their oil and gas needs. And they're going to accept the Chinese yen as payment instead of the American dollar.
Yeah. This is really scary to me. I mean, you've got two communist powerhouses joining together, and it looks like they're going to join at the hip because, providing the oil and gas. And all I can say is to Biden, don't sell China any more of our gas, oil and gas.
Oh, I agree.
I just don't know why America's not standing up and be strong about this.
Well, you got to look who's in the White House.
I don't get it. It doesn't
I'm just
matter who's
saying.
in the House. You still have to love America enough to want to stand up for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't get the mindset that's going on in our country right now, and all this DEI bull crap.
She had to be very careful there, didn't she?
Dude, I've been trying not to say the S word.
Yeah, and finally, there was another school shooting in Colorado yesterday. Two school administrators were shot. One is in critical condition, and the other one was released. But the suspect in the shooting was found in the woods,
It was
deceased.
Dead. Yeah, deceased. Yeah.
They theorized he shot
and
himself.
the one in critical condition has been upgraded to serious now.
Yeah, well, that's
And one was
that's a
released,
very
so
good thing.
one is good. Probably just scared half to death.
Yeah, I could agree
it would
with that.
scare me.
Hey, you have something that you're planning for Mother's Day coming
am.
up. Tell us a little
I
bit about
put
that.
out on our Facebook group page that we want to get a group of moms together for Mother's Day. And what we're trying to do is just talk to moms about what it's like to be a mom, and we would like to have older moms and grandmas and younger ones, and just kind of have viewpoints of
have
how
a good
being a mom
mix,
is today
yeah.
versus in my time when we were raising kids, it's so different. But there'll be no politics involved in this at all.
No.
And right now, I'm scheduling it for May the 7th, and that's a Sunday afternoon. It'll be after church.
At
And
Applebee's.
I haven't picked a place yet.
Oh, you have
No,
not?
haven't
Okay.
picked a place yet where we'll go and set up shop. But I would love it for some of you moms to volunteer. I promise you, it's not that scary to be on camera. It's you just
Just be yourself.
speak your mind.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just be yourself. If you're familiar with the Veterans Day roundtable that we had,
Yeah, it was great.
It
And
was so much fun and very informative to have the veterans speak out about what it meant to be a veteran.
if you'd like to join, into the round table conversation, that's all it's going to be is conversation and tell funny stories about your kiddos and things that you've done.
That could be a lot of fun.
Just
Really
hop on
could.
our Facebook page where I posted it and say I'm interested, and we'll contact you.
Well, it should be a lot of fun. We
Yeah.
hope you'll participate. Let us
be
know
fun.
if you'd like to, and we'll set you up and get you all ready. Hey, this week, our all around town segment visits with an old friend who a lot of you just might recognize. We had a lot of fun
Oh,
doing
they'll
that.
recognize.
Oh, yeah. So without further ado, let's check out this week's edition of All Around Town. Here we go. Hi, everyone, and welcome to another edition of All Around Town. And today we have a special feature, a special guest for you. My brother from another mother. Yeah, for those that are familiar with the Grandpa and Pappy show, Joe Terry's with us, better known as JT or Pappy to a lot of people.
Still get called Pappy out and about.
Yeah,
That's when you know you ran across a follower, you know.
that's exactly right. Well, now it's been about a year since we did our 200th episode of Grandpa and Pappy, but that was a good time. Yeah,
Oh, we had a hoop, man. Had a hoop.
we had over 3,000 followers, and
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun
Yeah.
every week. And sometime there in the beginning, we were doing 3 shows a week.
We did that, what, about the first year and a half or two? Yeah. I mean, we talked about it for 3.5 years until we decided to do something, and when it came together, it came.
Now, a little background. Of course, I come from a radio, television broadcast background, and so does Joe. I mean, Joe spent time at the big powerhouse in Longview, KYKX, and that's
7, baby.
yeah, and that's basically. It was funny when we ran into each other in Lake Worth and got to comparing notes. He used to listen to me. I used to listen to him.
Yeah. Small world.
It was a very
Small world. But I, just as you do, I'm sure you miss the radio days, but it's nothing to get into anymore.
No, it's not. It's
all
not as
streaming.
fun.
All
It's not as fun as it used to be. I'll tell you, back in the day. Let's talk a little bit about what you're doing since then. You've come up with a Facebook group page, and it's called Blues for You. Explain that a little bit.
Well, Blues for You is a classic rock blues type channel, even up to the new blues, a little bit of jazz from time to time, and it's always been a passion of mine. I mean, I didn't get to serve that genre when I was in radio. It was all country back then, but I've got a huge passion for blues music, as you know. I'm always getting fussed at the field office about it. So. But it's a work in progress. It's something that's kicking off slow and it's finally starting to come together. I think I really do.
Now let's talk about what's on your group page. You feature stories about blues artists and videos too, correct?
Yeah, a little bit of history, a lot of videos from just from unknowns to top performers, and through that niche, I've actually got some pretty stout talent coming up to interview. So people locally, well, and internationally. Carwin Jones, who Gary Vaughn, you remember Boomer Goober, Goober Boomer or whatever.
Boomer goober.
We went and saw him first time about this time a year ago, and he'll be back April 14th. So I'm probably going to do kick off a live interview with him there. So.
Well, let's talk about your future plans. You've got some things on the drawing board about doing a live show.
Yeah. I mean, I really miss streaming. Ever since we got into it, it was such a learning session for all of us.
Sure.
But it's I think we can, with modern technology the way it is, I could probably do it just on a simple Facebook platform, because now you can, FaceTime people and so forth, and still do inserts of their music and all that. And I'm really looking forward to it. It'll probably be kicking off here inside about 60 days, I hope. So
That's a good thing, and you're going to feature interviews with blues artists, and not just blues artists.
not just blues. Once I go live, I'll probably do all genres of music or anything that we can pat our foot to. But rest assured, there will be no rap.
I heard that. Glad to hear it. Nothing against the rap music, but it's just not my favorite genre.
I can't tap my foot to that stuff, man. Now, my boys, they'll tell you a different story.
Now, we had such a good time doing Grandpa and Pappy, and all the feedback from our people that was on our Facebook group page. We would ask questions, they would answer them.
That's exactly how we learned what we were doing. They led us by the nose, so to speak. So. That and with the help of Special K.
Oh yeah,
She made it all look easy.
yeah. We couldn't have done any of that. We couldn't do this right now without Special K. So, man, within 60 days, that ought to be a lot of fun. I'll be looking for you if I can help you in any way. Let me know.
Let you know, might have you on the show.
Well, there you go.
Music camp, you Special K.
Now, you started out in the radio business under legendary DJ Moby down in Houston.
Yeah, I did. That's did about a 2-year internship with him. So I didn't have a bit of problem getting a job once I moved along for you. So, they said, "You got any previous experience?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I worked with a dude named Moby." Who? So yeah, I was did a lot of work on his morning drive, a lot of voice track, a lot of craziness. He wound up moving to Atlanta and getting into country music. Now he's in the Radio Music Hall of Fame in Nashville.
Oh, we did not know that.
Big dog, yeah, big dog. So, but yeah, I miss those days just as you probably do. So
I sure do. I think the thing I miss the most is the sports broadcasting. I really enjoyed doing the play-by-play for 18 of the 23 years I was in radio.
well, I've heard you call a few of them.
And it was a lot of fun. But we're going to be looking forward to the Blues for You live when you go live. Keep us posted so we can let everybody here know if you folks like good music and like blues music like we do. You'll love this. I mean, go to your site. How do they find you on Facebook right now?
Simple. Just go to your Facebook page and hit your search bar, BLUES, number 4, letter U, Blues for You, one word. And it'll take you right to it, which will probably be the name of the podcast as well. So, once I go live stream. So,
Yeah, I'm working on a logo for you.
are you?
Yeah, I am. I've got one we'll show at the end of the interview that I showed you before, but I got to make a few little corrections on the capitals.
Yeah, I had to get silly with it, but I mean, simple's good. People understand simple.
I understand.
Yeah, well, you're in a neck-to-neck race with my middle son, Jordan,
Oh, yeah?
who, by the way, he come to see me, not before last.
That's good.
That boy can drink some whiskey. They'll let you know. They let you know at the field office if it comes up. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I'd love to have you folks come join and post up or just listen to music. A lot of the things I put on there are based off the YouTube platform. Like some of the Blues Clues things where you have a drop down menu and you have 30 minutes to an hour and a half worth of music. Right. For people that just like keeping it on at the house, you can Bluetooth it into your stereo or whatever. So, but it's going not as fast as I want it, but I'm being a little more cautious about my membership. So, yeah. So, but I'm really looking forward to it, and each and every one of you are welcome. Bring a friend.
JT, it's been fun.
Hey, brother, I miss you guys, man. I miss doing stuff like this. We've had a lot of fun, and if Karen don't fuss at us when this is over, I'll feel like the show is incomplete.
Well, Special K has got to get her last word in. You know
that. You know that. But Helen's one click ahead of her, so.
Well, there you go. Well, that's it for this week. We'll have another edition of All Around Town next week. In the meantime, look at the logo coming up, and we'll be back with more of the show in just a minute. Now that was a lot of fun. It was such good fun reunited with JT Pappy
Yeah,
Terry.
he's a mess now.
He
I'm gonna
is a
tell you.
mess. He is a lot of fun, and we had a lot of fun putting that show together. 200 episodes. That was a lot of episodes. There's a lot
There
of
was.
TV shows that don't
Yeah,
even make
and-
it to 200.
We didn't do three a week for a year. It was maybe a month, and then we,
We figured out that was too much work for
yeah,
one
and
week.
then we went to two, and then
Yeah.
we finally ended up with one because
Yeah.
it just, I mean, there wasn't much, we just didn't.
It takes time
It
to
just
put a
was-
show together.
yeah.
It really does.
It does take time.
But thanks to JT for taking time out of his day to visit with us. We look forward to the time when he gets his Blues for You live. If you're a music connoisseur like I am, I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah.
There's some things going on in and around our town,
Yeah, I had
Karen,
a
this
few
weekend.
things. There wasn't really a whole lot out there. Coming up this weekend is the Silver Dollar and first annual Silver Dollar Classics Car Club Vietnam Veterans Day Car Show. That's a mouthful.
It is.
And that all the money that you spend to go to the car show is benefiting the Tarrant County Vietnam War Memorial Foundation. So it is on March the 25th at 9 a.m. And it doesn't say how long it goes, but
Yeah.
it's at Eagle Mountain Marina. So if you're interested in that, then you can certainly hang out there.
That would be a lot of fun, I think. Yeah. Here we go. The Mansfield Market Spring Fling, as they like to call it. That's coming up this Saturday, March 25th, starting at 9 o'clock at Mansfield High School over on Broad Street there in Mansfield. That should be a lot of fun, a lot of things going on, a lot of things maybe you could buy. And it'll give you and your family something to do if you're looking
Yeah,
for
it's-
an event or an activity this weekend.
It's a vendor fair, so there's going to be a lot of things out there that you can buy and
Oh, yeah.
at and-
That should be fun.
and last but not least is the Weatherford Music Festival.
Oh, yeah. JT, are you listening to this? That's coming up March 25th and 26th
Correct.
at the Heritage Park there in Weatherford. The Weatherford Music Festival.
And it's running from 9:30 a.m. on March 25th till Sunday, March 26th until 8 p.m. Sunday night. So it's a
Wow.
2-day event.
That should be a lot of fun.
And its location is 317 Santa Fe Drive in Weatherford.
So that'll give you something to do. If you love music, go out and enjoy it with you and your family.
Now, it says here that it's got 50 music artists, a kids zone, food vendors, entertainment for the whole family.
Oh, there you go. So it's something for everybody, I guess. So,
That's right. So
you
go
can-
out and check it out.
yeah, you can have a little fun. This week, the Feds raised the interest rates by 1/4 of a point now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're watching that very carefully for all of you that might
Yeah,
be
I went-
considering selling or buying a home. Yeah.
I went and looked to see what the average interest rates are as of today, and it's like 7.35, something like that. I don't know. I'm waiting for my lender to send me a rate chart, but
There you go.
haven't received it yet.
Well, we'll keep you updated on what's going on. In the meantime, if you would like to sell your home or perhaps buy one, the number right under me, right under here, you can call me and we'll take good care of you and find out what your needs
Yeah,
are.
and if you're considering new construction, the new construction builders have a lot of really good
Perks going
parks
on.
and stuff, so you might check it out. D.R. Hurton, they've got a new subdivision out in Azle, so if you're interested
Yeah.
in that one, give us a call.
That's very
We can
true.
help you navigate through the process.
Yeah, we'll help you out in any
Yeah.
way we can. Hey, if you'd like to get in touch with us, if you have a suggestion, an idea, or perhaps a person or a place or a business that you would like for us to interview and feature here on Powered Up and Plugged In, it's very simple. Go to your Facebook group page, hit your search bar, type in Powered Up and Plugged In, and that'll take you right to our Facebook group page. Join us, everyone. It doesn't cost you anything, and it gives you an opportunity to voice your opinion. on some of the questions we ask you, our great viewers, from time to time.
And you can also get in touch with us via email at pluggedin2024, that's all one word,
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Yeah. And if you're new to the area, Karen, anyone out there that's watching, or if you know of someone who's new to the area, or just looking for a new church home, excuse me, we invite you to attend our church, which is Lighthouse Fellowship here in North Fort Worth.
Yeah, it's right off of Boat Club on
Yeah.
Robertson Road. We have their Easter service, Holy Week.
Yeah.
Palm Sunday, I think, is on. I can't read that.
Yeah, it's one of the most holy
Then you
weeks.
got Good Friday and then
Yeah.
Easter. They got sunrise service on Easter morning.
They sure do.
And so we would welcome you to come
Yeah.
and visit. Excuse me.
Well, it's been a lot of fun this week, and we sure appreciate you guys taking time out of your day. As we start off every program, we tell you that you guys matter to us, and you really do. We worry and we're concerned about what's going on with you, what's happening with you. We cheer your achievements, and we pray over those times when maybe life has thrown you a curveball, but we care about you, and we appreciate you joining us here. Well, that's about it for this week.
Yes, sir.
We have enjoyed it. We always tell you to tell a friend about Powered Up and Plugged In. That's how we grow. That's how we keep doing things here each week. We want to say God bless you and God bless our great country, the United States of America. And boy, we need it more than ever
including
right
your
now.
prayers every night. Pray for our country.
Yeah, absolutely. And be nice to your neighbors. It doesn't cost you anything to be nice, and it makes the community just that much more enjoyable to live in.
Yes.
Yeah. So until we see you next week, everybody, have a great weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.